photo. We're going to bring it down and we'll see if we have £500 to start us off. Now that's beneath our reserve. We have to speak to our committee to see if they'll accept that. Do we have a bid of £500 in the room? Anyone at £500? If not, we may have to ask you to come and express. You're pointing at someone. 400, look at that, he's haggling. He's haggling over there. We have an opening bid of £400. I have to speak to our committee whether we can accept that. We're opening it out. Do we have any advance on £400? With an opening bid of 400, you get a real bargain here, and a legend in his own lifetime, Jahangir Khan, signed photo and signed racket. Who will give us 450? £450 for Pakistan's finest sportsperson, the world's greatest living sportsman. Do we have £450 anywhere in the room? £450. We need a committee decision. Are we going to let it go? We're going to have to let it go for 400 over there. What a bargain. Going once at £400.
450.
Go. We have 450. 450. You were so close, you could almost smell the sweat on the racket, but it's gone now. £450 we have down here. Do we have 500? It's back with you, Mr. Bargainer. He's haggling. It's back with him. No, he's not even. £500. Do we have? We have £500. Do we have 550? Back to this table here. Do we have 550? He's getting a little nod and a wink. I've got a nod and a wink at 550. Do we have 600 at the back of the room? Do we have £600? He's shaking his head, shaking his head. Is it going to go to our generous bidder down here who took away that previous item? It's £550 at the front of the room. £550 is going once. Anyone else jump in? For a second and final time at £550. Round of applause, please. It's gone down here for this gentleman, our generous bidder today. 550. Now, we're jumping down now. The items are becoming a lot more affordable now. Jumping down to the hundreds and even below the hundreds. The next item that we have, I forgot about this one. This one's still in a bit. Now, again, speaking of legends, Mr. Shahid Afridi, one of the greatest Pakistani cricketers, without any doubt about it. He is a natural superstar. He is a legend within Pakistan. He runs his own Shahid Afridi Foundation, helping needy children, thousands and thousands. And we have this beautiful white cricket ball, signed by Shahid Afridi, which comes within a black velvet presentation case. And I believe it comes along with a t-shirt as well. So we have a Shahid Afridi Foundation t-shirt, signed by the man himself, as you can see across here, Shahid Afridi, there you go, with the cricket ball. And our reserve is, on this, £250. What a bargain. You get the shirt and the cricket ball in the presentation case. Shahid Afridi, both of them signed. £250, opening bid. Starting us off in the back of the room there, we have £250. Do we have 275 in the room? Do we have 275 anywhere in the room to take away this presentation set of the t-shirt and the ball? As the gajar halwa and ice cream makes its way to our tables, summoning the end of a wonderful evening, take away a bargain before you go home. 250 we have at the back of the room. Do we have 275 anywhere? Anyone at 275 for the Shahid Afridi signed ball and the shirt? And let it go for 250. It's one of those auctions today where you get in early, you seem to take it home a bargain. Going once at the back of the room there, £250. We have 275 coming in here from our sisters table. We like it, getting in there on the spot. 275. Do we have 300 at the back of the room? No, he's saying, shaking his head. 275 on our sisters table here. Going to go once at 275. It's going for a second and final time on this table at £275. Go on to our sisters at £275. Here we go now. Now, we mentioned earlier in our fundraising, the greatest individual ayah of the Quran is of course Ayatul Kursi. And we have a very, very beautiful hand calligraphy. It's got crystals with it, mashallah. Look at this piece here. So we have this one, very unique piece. It's embossed in gold work with gold paint around the outside. Allahu la ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum. And then it goes all the way around the edge, the entire Ayatul Kursi. A very, very beautiful and unique piece. And I remind everybody, Mother's Day is coming up. Little gift for Mother's Day, I think could be very nice for many of you. The reserve price on this is just £150. Remember, the money's going to our centre. £150. If you'd like to come forward a little bit there, so people can see just how beautiful this is. There we go. We have £150 at the back of the room. Do we have 175? We have 175 in the left-hand corner, right-hand side. Do we have 200? We have £200. Do we have 225? 225. Anybody else can come in. Do we have 250? 250 we have at the front. Do we have 275? 275 at the back of the room. Do we have 300 anywhere? At the front, 300. 325 at the back. 325 at the back. Do we have 350? 350. Do we have 350 at the front? 350 at the front. Do we have 375? Either corners of the room. Do we have 375? We have 350 bid here at the front. The bid is with the two corners of the room at 375. 375 in the right-hand corner there. Do we have 400? We have 400 at the front. Do we have 425? 425. It's going to go once at £400 down here at the front. It's going to go for a final and second time at £400, unless either would like to come in. It's going £400 at the front of the room here. Round of applause, please. Fantastic. Now, we have another one. Very, very slightly more, a reduced price one, or not reduced price, but slightly more affordable. Again, beautiful, more traditional this one, on the black and the gold on canvas, all handwritten as well, inshallah, in the gold script. Again, Ayatul Kursi. Again, a more traditional one, a very, very beautiful gift for anyone. And we're starting this one at the unbelievable price of just £100. We have £100 bid straight away at the back of the room. 125. 125 we have in that corner. Do we have 150? 150. Do we have 150 there? In the middle, 150. Do we have 175? 175 at the back. Do we have 200? 200 here. New hand coming in. Do we have 225? 225 at the back with the baby. Do we have 250? 250 from our sister there. Do we have 275? 275, we're at £250, 275, same table bidding against each other. This could get very deadly. We like this. 275, do we have 300? We have 300 at the back of the room. Do we have 325 in the room? New bidders coming in at 325. Do we have 350? 350 now. Do we have 375? £375. We have 350 on that table there. Both of you raised your hands actually, so I don't know who wants to. 375? We have £375 on that table. Do we have anyone in the room at 400? £400 on that table. This could get very nasty. We might see some cakes being thrown in a minute across the table. Sisters bidding against each other on the same table. Do we have 425? 425. Do we have 450? 450. New sisters come back into the room. Do we have 475? 475 towards our centre. At the moment, the sister, we have 475 from the sister in black there, mashallah. Do we have £500? Do we have £500 of 475? Our sister with the blue scarf at 475. Any advance? Do we have £500? It's going to go once at £475 for our sister in the blue scarf. For a second and final time at £475. Go on, round of applause, please. Now, as we promised, more affordable items coming in. Everybody can participate, have a little bit of fun. Again, on a black canvas background with the traditional gold script we have here, the beautiful calligraphy. This one ayah of the Quran, rather this one surah of the Quran, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, is equivalent to 1/3 of the Quran. 1/3 of the Quran, Surah Al-Ikhlas. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ, that Allah is one. So we have this here, and we're starting this again at a very, very reasonable price, just £75. And of course that money is going towards, straight away, young man there at £75, fantastic. Do we have £100 in the room? £100 over there. Do we have 125? Do we have 125 in the room? A smaller frame, but the most enormous meaning, mashallah. Do we have 125? 125 over there. Do we have 150? Do we have 150? Either this table or this table.